Alright, boys, we're back with another one, and let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about it. Sturgia, Sturgia, Sturgia. You already know, man. It's not gonna be a good video about Sturgia. War Sales has brought Sturgia nothing but pain. You know? Every update, bro. Every update, Sturgia just either directly or indirectly takes an L, whether large or small, takes an L. But why is Sturgia taking an L in War Sales? All right, I'm gonna slowly start panning into it, and you kind of tell me if you know what I'm panning into. You know what I mean? It's gonna be like a slow zoom into like, where am I going? 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 Do you see what I'm talking about? Do you see what I'm talking about? Do you see something here that used to be like right over here that's not over here no more? Do you see this? You do see this, right? Sturgia got split up. Straight up. They said, no bridge, baby. No bridge. Infrastructure, boo. Boo. Sturgia is now the only kingdom that is literally fractured. Split. The only. I guess you can say the Nords as well because they have an island. But that's like, you know, a small piece of their whole kingdom. It's one town, one castle, when they literally have 3 towns and how many castles over here? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 castles. So they have a mainland and then just like a little expansion. But Sturgia, straight up, half and half, more like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, a little bit bigger piece, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, listen, I know, listen, sorry. I was really about to hit y'all with something y'all cannot relate to. I'm sorry. Well, some of y'all probably, you know what I'm saying? It's an older audience too. Listen, guys, I know we're in like the strategy kind of like RPG slash sandbox genre of gameplay, but like game. I'm gonna put y'all on game real quick. Y'all ever get yourselves, you know, girlfriend, boyfriend, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I don't like. Listen, put me up on game. Put me up on game. Listen, if someone is like let's say trans or this, right? Do you consider them a boyfriend or a girlfriend, or is there like another name for it? Put me on game. Put me on game. I'm trying to get tuned in. I'm trying to get tuned in, brother. But what I'm saying is, once you find like your partner, right? Regardless of what that is, bro. Don't be on no weird shit. Like, don't be on no like, oh, what you mean, man? Because a lot of y'all be kind of little, you know what I'm saying, hateful towards people. Don't be hateful towards people. It's bad for you. But what I'm saying is, the game is when you get a partner and they're like, hey, let's split this thing. You have a thing, you want to split it. Always give them the bigger piece. Do it. Do it. It's never 50-50. Do a 60-40 and give them the 60%. You know what I'm saying? It goes such a long way. Small things like that. Just saying. But with that to say, we got 60 on this side, right over here, 40 on this side. Absolutely cooked, brother. Cooked. We are filleted. Literally. They done cut us in half, fruit ninja'd our shit. It's bad. Now you might be wondering, why is this bad? Well, here's why it's bad. When you start the game, right? Or, for example, poor kingdoms or poor clans inside of kingdoms, you have to understand, they're not going to have ships right away. I don't know how the game maybe balances ships for AI, but you, for example, are not going to have a ship right away. The cheapest ships, like, look, I'll show you, like, the cheapest ships are still in the 15K. Like, that's like, light caravan, you know what I'm saying, money. By the way, when you buy a ship, you also have to have money for ship repairs. You know, because the ship gets damaged over time. So, if we go to our ports, Inspect shipyard? Yeah, yeah. Inspect my shipyard. Right here. These are usually the cheapest. Like a light long ship, just any type of light ship is gonna run about 15,000. You know, and some change. So, with that being said, plus you're gonna need multiple ships because the let me go back again. The light ship that costs 50, this one's 16. It can only hold 32. So you're gonna have to buy multiple ships as well. So the cost to literally get past this small little what do you call it? This small little river is going to literally run you probably like 30, 40k. You know what I mean? No, 30 to 45k. That's insane. That's insane. And if clans, like poor clans, can't afford ships, I don't know how they're going to do that. Like, do they get ships automatically? Is there like a cheat for AI specifically? I'll ask around. I'll see what I can find. But what I'm saying is, if poor clans cannot get over it, for them to visit, or for them to, let's say, like I could see some AI problems happening where like someone over here, there's a castle. Like, bro, what do you do? Like, listen, you don't have any ships, right? Varcheg is getting besieged down. You're over here. Bro, finna be like, I'll be right there. I'm talking about, it's summertime right now. I'll be there at winter time, bro. I'm talking about you gotta make the trip all the way around, bro. It's wow, wee wee. You know what I mean? Sturgia! And also, past this, which I think is huge, insane, we'll see how it impacts gameplay. Because the next bad thing about just the map overall for Sturgia now is, do you notice that they're in the middle now? They're in the middle now. So before, every corner civilization, you know, every corner kingdom, right? They all were very strong, except Sturgians, because infantry gets so disrespected in this game. You know what I mean? Because, you know, the Vlandians, they got good knights and they got good crossbows. We got good horsemen on this side, solid horsemen, and like just overall solid every type of unit on this side. And they had like a very good map position, right? But like the Sturgians, they just always got cooked. They never stopped getting cooked, right? And now they not only are fractured, but now they have a person above them too. So now every single side they are going to be possibly attacked from. They have no barrier at the top of them anymore. They're the middle. Like, you know all those like the speed, like trying not to laugh meme where he's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I'm really trying, bro. It's just like I don't see this improving the Sturgian situation. And also, if we go back, where is it? I think I have it pulled up right over here. I closed it. My dumbass. Hold on. Let me pull up the patch 1.3 Sturgia changes as well, because that's just what we got recently. Boom. We got that right here. Yeah, Sturgia. So they got some shields, which is cool, but the reason they got new shields, new kite shields that they are going to use, is because, well, first let's go over the cultural bonus changes and also the other changes, right? So the first Sturgian culture bonus has been changed, so both bonuses were changed for Sturgia, and in my opinion, one got absolutely worse, the other one kind of like switched positions, but still is kind of good. The first Sturgian culture bonus has been changed from recruiting and upgrading infantry troops is 25% cheaper, which was something they needed. They needed something. 2, village grain production is increased by 10%. The miners, yeah. The village grain production being increased, yeah, it increases the economy, sure. But is it as good as recruiting and upgrading infantry is 25% cheaper? You're not winning that debate. You know what I'm saying? It's not happening. And then the second stirring culture bonds have been changed from armies lose 20% less daily cohesion. The cohesion bar goes down 20% less. Cohesion bar is the bar that you have in armies that you need to pay influence to increase. And if it goes all the way down to zero, armies disperse. That went from going down 20% slower to armies are gathered with 50% less influence, which means whenever you first call somebody to an army, there's an influence cost for calling them, an initial influence cost. That has now been halved. So that one, I'll be honest with you, again, it's a flip-flop. I don't know exactly which one is saving you more influence in the long run. Both were good, so I'm not complaining about the second change. The first change, though, absolutely atrocious, in my opinion. They said, brother, you guys had it good for way too little, and that's way too long for us. You know what I mean? Cooked. But also, round shields have been pretty much removed from Sturgian troops. They are now rocking mainly kite shields and other shields like that. See, kite shields have been distributed among Vlandia Empire and Sturgia. And also, Nord-inspired weapons have been removed. So Sturgia has kind of gotten less Nord, and Nords became more Nords. Best way I could put it, right? So if I go to inventory, I search up by name, and we could just go to the Nord section, or like the hold on, I think I did it backwards. It's up here. Where is it? Is it not a lot? Is that why it's or I just don't know my alphabet? There it is. So as you can see, a lot of like the northern and Nord stuff, a lot of this stuff was renamed. A lot of this stuff used to be Sturgian as well, but they renamed it and made kind of like the round shields are like a fixture of the Nords more than the Sturgians. So low key, the Sturgians, the way I see them now, they are like the Nords, but that kind of like assimilated to like the Empire culture. You know what I mean? They're more assimilated, while the Nords are so far away from everybody through like this sea, and also this island. They are more like really all north. You know what I mean? Like all like Viking. You know what I mean? Esque. And the Sturgians are more like a buffer in between. You got the Viking. It's a fusion of the Vikings and I think the Empire. That's what it's looking like to me. You know what I mean? But overall, their map, obviously the changes, the cultural bonus changes were awful that happened before, but now on top of that, with the goddamn map changes that came with war sales, I mean, also I wanted to pull up what's it called? Where is it? Let me see. Someone made the video of like the time lapse, and I quickly checked it out. I'm not gonna check out the whole thing, but hopefully, what's it called? Where is it? Can I find it? Here it is. Shout out Mr. Chicken Bannerlord. I'm just showing off the small little piece of his like time lapse of the what do you call it? There we go. Hold on. Yeah. Shout out Mr. Chicken Bannerlord. Go check him out. He was the guy who posted like kind of like what I said. I kind of was interested in seeing, which is the time lapse, right? But if we go through it, as we can see, what is this? This is 60 years, I think. We're gonna go skip over to the first minute. The Nords kind of went. I mean, the Sturgians kind of went hard. Azrai being taken out right away is kind of crazy. See, Sturgians low key like they're kind of taking it, right. and they're gone. So like literally like, what is this? How many years is that? 20 years and they're gone. So 20 years and they're about gone. But the Azrai were gone like 10 years. So who are the power players? Goddamn Vlandia, dude. And the fucking Khazaits. But low-key, it's crazy that the Nords are still in it, though. So Vlandia, Khazaits, and the Nords have been in constant all-out wars. And they're all just still kicking. I like that, though. I like that, though. So technically, huh. Yeah, so after, what is that, like almost 100 years? Huh. So after all that time, you still have, obviously, you know what I mean? The Khazate, it's good to have, in my opinion, three different superpowers. Having two superpowers, the Khazates and Vlandia, it's a toss up. But having another superpower in the north, you know what I mean? Someone like the Nords that can stay in the game consistently. Obviously, there's just one test. Is cool, but Nords got. I mean, the Sturgians got cooked, brother. The Sturgians got cooked. I don't know about this decision. I'll see the next one.